We've spoken about Takomo 101s, we spoke about the Takomo 101 Ts, but today we're going to see what it's like having the Takomo 301 CBs in the bag for a whole season and give you an honest opinion from a handicap golfer, mid-handicap average golfer. If you haven't seen, go check out the other videos on the 101s and the 101 Ts, but today it's all about 301 CBs. Should you have them in the bag? Will I be keeping them in the bag for next year? That's what we're going to find out. We're here at Little Channels in Essex, nice little 9-hole. Let's test out and let's have a one-to-one about whether these should be in the bag or not. Let's go. First hole is a 110-yard par 3, just a little one to get you in. How good are the Takomo 301 CBs from a mid-handicap perspective? Okay, let's go. So welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Nice early winter morning. A bit croaky this morning. Too early for me. Hope you're enjoying the festive holidays because we are now fully in it. It may even be Christmas by now. But this could be a good time to release this video. So you could be in the market for thinking, right, new season next year, what clubs are in the bag? Well, you could see what I thought of the 101s, you could see what I thought of the 101 Ts. Now it's time to look at what I think of the 301 CBs after a year of having them in the bag. Will I be keeping them for next year or will I be swapping them out for something more forgiving? I'm just going to go into more detail with that today. So hopefully you enjoy it. Let's go, let's have it. Right, little wedgy shot. Let's go. If you saw my last vlog, right, I'm going to speak early now. Literally, it's just not even played the first hole, but if you've seen my last vlog, my wedge, my putting was all dog. It's such a random game, isn't it? Good start, par. Let's move on to the next hole and talk more Takomo. All right, just before we go any further, how nice is this, by the way? A little prototype I made up, just a little bit of fun for me. But Husky Golf, AKA Golf Days, golf towel. What do you reckon? I think it's quite a fun little towel. Just made one, so it's one of one, but let me know. Do you like it? Is it worth putting a few out for you? If not, forget it, I'll keep it, don't matter. Okay, next hole, it's cut down a bit because of the winter. It's 335 yard. Just gonna hopefully just play a hybrid down there and then talk more about the irons. That should be all right. That should be okay. Let's go. So, like I mentioned, I am going to talk about my build and my setup with the irons. Before we do that, let's just quickly go over a few things. So, when you're picking irons, you tend to stick to a particular rule, which is these are forgiving for your high handicap golfers. These are your next step down if you want to improve yourself. Then you go down, so on and so forth, right? Technically, on paper, the Takomo 301 CBs, cavity back forged irons, are for your low to scratch golfer. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I know handicap golfers, high handicap golfers, fair weather golfers, mesh, who is always going to be a high handicap golfer just because he doesn't play enough. But my God, can he strike a ball? And I reckon if he was to play consistently, he'd be able to play these clubs easily. Now I am not the best ball striker, but again, I've had him in the bag for the whole year and I can still play him. So I don't know if that rule's entirely true, but we will dive more into that during this video. My setup, I've got the Takomo 301 CBs. I've got them 2 degrees upright, so just toe hanging up a bit. And they're in the KBS Tour light shaft. I mentioned in the 101T video, I like lighter shafts, just because I feel like I can swing better. I'm not dragging it heavy. I've got the KBS Tour light. I bloody love them. Slightly blocked out by the tree. It's not the end of the world. We have got a 6-iron in hand, so just check out that. I mean, they are beautiful looking irons, aren't they? They are stunning, forged irons, give you a beautiful feel. Beautiful things. I mean, it's probably, 6-iron's probably not the right club, but let's give it a go anyway, see what happens. Oh, is it? Oh yeah, I see it. Pin eye. Oh, what a strike. Who says it's not going to get over the tree? Certainly got over the tree. Little wedge up. Leaves everywhere. Rolled out better than I thought it was when I first hit it. No matter what, little channels, you have to give their dues. The greens are always phenomenal all year round. Like that, I think that's one thing they pride themselves on is their greens. They're just phenomenal. You'll find it hard to find anywhere else better. These greens are just brilliant. Right, bit of work to do. Pushed it. Oh, that nearly worked out anyway. Right, overall, bogey. Bogey. Next hole, par 4, 419 yards, slight turn to the right, slight dog leg, I suppose you'd call it. Out of bounds to the right hand side. Don't go right. That was a stiff swing. Stiff swing, but it's okay. It's not about the drive today. So the biggest selling point, biggest plus, I'd say, about the CBs is the forged feel. I've never played forged irons before. I've always played cast irons. And to go from cast to forge, wow, like it's beautiful. I can't even describe it. It's just so smooth. It just feels different off the face. Softer, I suppose that's what they always call it, isn't it? I suppose it does feel like that. It's just, when you do hit one at the middle, it's just like you're spreading butter on a bit of toast. It's just so smooth. That's the biggest selling point I'd say about these forged irons. They're stunning. Now, there are other forged irons that Takomo do, which are the Takomo 201s. I haven't tried those. I need to try and get hold of those and try them out, and that may be, what do you call it, the holy grail of my iron bag game? What was that? I haven't tried them, so that could be something hopefully we could try in the future, but yeah, the forged feel is phenomenal. So traditional lofts, these are traditional lofted. I'll hit this and I'll talk about it again more so. 4 iron in hand, long way out, probably not going to reach. Not about it, a little bit skinny. That's the biggest issue with these as a mid-handicap golfer. You get punished on not great shots. That's the biggest thing I find with these, like you would expect, is the drop off on distance and forgiveness with these particular irons. I will go into more detail on that shortly, but going back to what I was mentioning about traditional lofted, these are traditional lofted. So your 7 iron is 34 degree, whereas now you're looking normal set of irons, 30 degrees, some of them stronger, 27 degrees. So you are going to have to club up. Now, if you're not worried about distance, more about feel, and you're a good ball striker, these are going to be lovely because they feel beautiful. And all I've ever done is clubbed up this year, where people were using, I don't know, 8 or 7s. I was using a 6, but it still got me there, still good job, providing I hit the strike right, which is what you just saw there. Wasn't a very good strike. Right, got a little wedge shot here. I've only got a couple of wedges in my bag, but I like using the pitching wedge, which is a 47 degreeer on these around the greens. Just love it. Now, I don't know if this is the right club for it. I think it's more of a 56. Now these 56, these are the new Takomo wedges, the SF002, and they're beautiful. Full groove face, love that. Right, pop it up. Get it there. Nipped. Now sit. Sit. Oh, it run out a bit. Nip that absolutely beautifully. Woohoo! Right, leaving the pin in for you. Here we go. For the par. Less we say about that, the better. Out of that. Not about the scores, move on, awkward. This is the 4th hole par 4, 280 yards. It's a short par 4, so you just play smart, get up in 2, play up towards the bunker, second shot onto the green. It's So we're using the 4-iron now. Look, I mean, a bit dirty, granted. Beautiful looking, aren't they? I mean, a very small top line, which, there you go, you can see that. I think it's trying to focus on my face. Very nice top line, nice looking, beautiful looking down near the club. Could be a little bit daunting for some golfers. I've never understood that, but that is a thing apparently. I don't look at clubs and go, oh, that's a bit scary. Doesn't mean I can hit them any better, but I just don't, it doesn't fear me. Like, you look down on this and it does look very thin, but it's doing the same job. 4-iron, let's get you. Nice little smack. No, it's very thin on the face, low on the face. So it's not going to have gone very far. But again, that was one thing playing this year with these irons. I wasn't too worried about that. I just liked the feel of these in the bag, which could be why I'm changing or potentially changing. I don't think I gave too much away. I don't think I did actually, because I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. But I did go down the range the other day, took the 301s and the 101Ts, and the worser shots, I should say, with the 101Ts still got there, which is probably the biggest factor, isn't it? 301 CBs, they're not going to give you much, if anything. If you don't hit it right out the middle or near middle, don't have to be a perfect shot, because I can't do that. But if you don't hit it near the middle, you are going to get a significant lot of drop off. That's what I find anyway. Now, if you're a good ball striker, then who cares? You're going to do that anyway. You're going to smash it every time. But I noticed that maybe I might need to look at something more forgiving. And the 101Ts maybe go back in the bag. But let's hit this next shot and talk more. So this is probably a perfect example. A lot of people from this distance, 133 yards, probably play about 140 in the cold and uphill. A lot of people may go for a pitching wedge or a 9-iron. I've got an 8-iron. I don't care for ego, so I've got 14 clubs in the bag for a reason. So just want to get one there. So if it means clubbing up, that's what I've been doing this year. So 8-iron. Dragged it. Oh no. I think it's gone beyond the bunker. Damn. So I think this particular video is a lesson to myself, and it may be an eye-opener for you. Hopefully it is useful. I'm really not good enough to play Takomo 301 CBs. However, that is a difficult one to answer actually, isn't it? What is the definition of being good enough to play? Because I can hit them and I play and I can score well. I scored my best ever round with these clubs. I shot an 82 at East Sussex. So who says that I can't play them? But if I want to improve my game, I should say, perhaps maybe I should be looking at something a bit more forgiving, because you don't really get much with these. You feel everything, and that's what I really love about them, is that you feel every shot. You know if it's bad or good as soon as it's left the club. And I think that's a great thing and a great bit of feedback for any golfer of any level. When you're trying to learn to find the middle of the face, I think that's a great learning lesson. But if I want to go out and just play and enjoy, I'm not sure whether the 301 CBs are going to be for me. Seems my clubbing was spot on, because we're pin high. We are pin high. Right, flick of a wedge, up we go. Well, it's up, wasn't fantastic, duffed it a bit, but we're putting. Great for speed, superb for speed. In for the bogey. Not bad bogey, not a bad bogey. Just trying to think of what else you really need to know about these irons. I don't want to just drag the video on for no reason. If the information I've given you is all you need to know, then fantastic, I've done my job. Hopefully you'll stick around to see how I finish over the last few holes. But trying to think if there's anything else really you need to know about these irons. Forge feel is fantastic, that's its biggest seller, and I bloody love it. Forgiveness, there is a little bit of forgiveness. God, that sun is bright. A little bit of forgiveness, but whether it's enough for us handicap golfers, I'm not sure. The offset's it's very minimal, but again, I quite like that. Some people might not like the offset on that. The look of them, the appearance is stunning. They look absolutely beautiful clubs. I'm not sure, I don't know if I've missed anything. I'm gonna keep thinking as I walk around. Hopefully you stick around. If I think of anything else while I'm walking around, then you'll pick it up as we go. Let's see how we get on with this next one. Next hole is 150 yards, par 3, a couple of bunkers in the way. Tell you something actually that I have found, which may not look like it today, but I have noticed since I've had these in the bag, my ball strike is not great, but my ball striking has improved since I've had these in the bag. I think it's because I could feel and learn more about where I'm hitting it on the face. That's what I'm thinking. Go, go, go. Oh, it is. Oh, it's too long. Oh. So I hit a 7-iron, 150 yards. I mean, there is slightly downwind, but I think it's the back of the green, so it's good strike. So that is the payoff you get. They do feel beautiful, and I have improved my ball striking. I really have. Quick side note, tees. Go check out these boys. I don't know if you can work that out from there. I'm trying my best to walk and show you. There are different marks on it depending on which castle tee you use. DM Golf Tee, look them up on Instagram at DM Golf Tee. They do golf tees, wooden or bamboo golf tees that are marked with the castle tee markers. So if you want to move away from those plastic tees or those castle tees and you want something a little bit more traditional, they do them in white and green, different coloured tees, but I've got the black ones. But they do all of them. They do the orange, pink. Let me just stop for a second. There you go. Orange, pink, blue and red. All your different castle tees on there. I think it's the only tee you really need to use. So go check them out at DM Golf Tee. Check them out on Instagram. Beautiful little tees. Perfect club. Absolute perfect club. Over a little version back down the hill. Just need to get them there. You're just not getting them there. Just not getting them there. Yes, clean up par. Stick around guys, we're gonna make some plays now. We're gonna make some plays. Next hole here at Little Channels is a par 4, probably one of their signature holes. It's a tortoiseshell green where it's slightly raised. Bushes line the front of the ditch. So play a nice iron shot and then hopefully you hit a nice wedge onto the green. Come on, little 4-iron. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Now that's what I'm talking about. When you hit a shot like that, it just feels great, it sounds great. That's why you play these, for those moments. Whether there's enough of those moments, only you can decide, but wow. Okay, 121 yards to the green. Now we've got wind into face and it's slightly downhill. I'm gonna use a wedge, which normally is a 110 club. It's 104 to the front. So if I hit this well, this should be at least on the green. That's my thinking. Pulled it slightly left. Slightly left draggy, but again, not a bad strike with a cavity back forged iron. Oh, water galore. Jesus. Oh, that's criminal. That is criminal. Let's go. This is the 7th hole. It's par 3, 167 yards it's playing. You've got a bunker to the right of the green. I'm playing a 6-iron. These next couple of holes is going to be montage style. So I will meet back with you on the last hole to conclude if you've stuck around. That's it. Here we go, this is it. We're back together. 9th hole, par 4, 350 yards. We are back together, folks, for the last hole. We're going to conclude. Hopefully you've stuck around. If you have, thank you so much. Beauty. Beauty hybrid. Didn't catch it fantastically, but it was a nice hybrid to finish. Excellent. So once again, if you've stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this video useful. Like all the others, I try and make them useful. I don't want to just waste time talking about nonsense. So everything I've picked out, I found was quite useful to me. So just to conclude, they are traditional lofted. So if you're not worried about distance, then fantastic, tick box. If you are, then look at another set of clubs. The forged feel is an absolute game changer. I've never played forged before, but they've been absolutely beautiful to play, coming from cast iron. They look great, they sound great, they feel great when you hit them near the centre. You don't have to be perfect, not like a muscle back. So near the centre helps, but I don't do that enough. Otherwise you will get some drop-offs. KVS Tour Light shaft is what I play in stiff, and I love that shaft, it's stunning. I think though, ladies and gentlemen, this could be the last time you see the 301 CBs in my bag for a while. I think I'm going to go back to the Takomo 101Ts for next year. So let's finish up and say goodbyes. Okay, 164 yards left to go. Decent little hybrid to finish. Stick it on there. Make a birdie finish. Didn't see it at all, straight into the sun, hoping I could see a bounce. Didn't see a bounce. Pin eye, so good shot in the end, just couldn't see it in the sun. Right, a little chip up, or a little wedge down, I should say. One thing I am going to do, I think I might keep the wedge. I'm going to switch to the 101Ts, but I think I might keep the 301 wedge in the bag, because I love that round the green. This club, I just really love round the green, so this might stay in as an extra wedge. Oh. Or maybe it won't. I'll tell you one thing, I cannot wait for this winter to be over, because it's not enjoyable, is it? Playing in wet, mush, the lies, oh, no good for me. Stay up, not bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. There's not much more else I could say. I said it all earlier. Just hope you stuck around just to watch me painfully attempt to play golf. So we have finished here. That is the Takomo 301 CBs. Let me know what you think. Have I missed anything out? If there's anything else you need to know, let me know, because I'll try and answer them in the comments. But that's it, 301 CBs. I think that's it for me, the 301s. I might switch back to the 101Ts. So next year, hopefully we can improve our scores, improve our handicap. The lowest we got this year was 14.8. Let's try and do that and do it better next year. Big love to all of you. Hope you've had a lovely festive period. I'll see you next year.